This is Scott Becker with the Becker Business Podcast. We try each day to bring you 1 to 2 business and market insight episodes, plus usually an interview from a business leader. Today's discussion is the 5 big stories of the week. So here are the 5 big stories of this week. First, Netflix and Paramount are fighting to try and buy Warner Brothers Discovery. Netflix had a deal wrapped up at about $72 billion. Paramount has come back, and Paramount is ran by David Ellison, the son of Larry Ellison. If you grew up with that much money as one of the richest people in the world, you don't like taking no for an answer. They've upped the bid. They're looking at a hostile takeover now of $77 billion. We'll see how this all plays out, but both really trying to pursue those Warner Brothers Discovery assets. Let's hope it's not like the dog who cut the car, the thing that you wish you didn't buy, but we'll see how it goes. The old adage, the dog catches a car, now doesn't know what to do. This might be the same with Netflix or Paramount buying Warner Brothers Discovery. The second big story we're following this week is IBM buys Confluent. That's a $9 to $11 million deal. I think it's so interesting because it's IBM trying to, again, be a total player in the game. They were the biggest tech firm for a generation. They fell well behind the Magnificent Seven, the FANG stocks, the 5 biggest market cap stocks, everybody else. But they're trying to stay in the game, and impressive to see them fight back to relevance and stay there. You look at companies like GE, who totally ran out of relevance, IBM trying to get back in the game and be relevant again. The third big story we're following this week, and by the time this comes out, we might actually have information on this, is their Fed Open Market Committee, and deciding what they're going to do on rates, likely to lower rates by 25 basis points, but we'll see how that goes. The fourth big story that we're following this week, and again, a really big story in the healthcare world, in the healthcare supply world, is Medline files to go public. They're going public at a $55 billion valuation. The company had been bought from the Mills family in 2021 at about a $34 billion valuation, but the Mills family still owns part of it, according to reports. So everybody should be a winner in this IPO. They'll sell about 10% of the company, about $5.37 billion estimated, but again, a huge home run all the way around. The next story that we're following, the fifth story we're following this week, is Magnum, which is the ice cream brand. And again, my cholesterol's a little bit up, so we're trying not to eat ice cream, which is a great shame. Is being valued at $9 billion as they spin off from Unilever in their own IPO. So again, those are the 5 big stories this week. Netflix and Paramount fighting over Warner Brothers Discovery. IBM buying Confluent, trying to become and stay relevant. The Fed looks at rate cuts. Fourth, Magnum goes public in its own IPO, a spin out from Unilever. Again, cholesterol causes me not to overdo the ice cream. It is what it is. You'll understand it all when you get a few years older. And finally, Medline going public at a valuation of $55 billion. Just incredible what they've all accomplished there. Again, thank you for listening to the Becker Business Podcast. We'll do 2 things. This episode will be released December 10th, so you'll hear this tomorrow. The first person that texts Scott Becker at 773-766-5322, we will send you a $100 gift certificate on 2 conditions. 1, you're the first person to text. 2, you buy our book. You pre-order our book on Amazon, Building Great Businesses, Create Momentum, Scale with Confidence, Overcome Setbacks. You got to buy the book. The book's only $22. You got to be the first one to text 773-766-5322, and you'll get a $100 gift certificate. That's still a net win of $78. That's the math today. Thank you for listening to the Becker Business, the Becker Private Equity Podcast, and God bless you. Thank you very much.